Alright, so today we're going to be doing an oil change on the SRT Jeep Grand Cherokee because as lazy as I like to be, I'm not paying $50 for somebody to do the damn oil change for me. So it's time to start saving money, doing my own work. Got the oil filter right here. Everyone's like, get the SRT, get the SRT one. Not paying 20 bucks for that oil filter that does the same as this one. You go get your oil change at Dodge because the SRT oil filters are in back order. You gotta get the $8.99 one. It works the same. Whatever, I'm gonna do it. I'm just not gonna use the Fram one. Got 6 quarts of Pennzoil, 0W40 in here. Another quart right here. All right, let's turn this around. So first thing is you're gonna wanna take your dipstick out some, like that. And you're gonna wanna loosen. We'll take off your oil cap. Like this. Put it to the side. I have it on these ramps right now. I could have slid underneath, but my back hurt, so elevate it a little bit more. And let me show you something neat about it. Hopefully I don't get hit in the street, because these ramps are sliding on me, so I had to get to here so it can kind of stop it. But right here you actually have a 13 millimeter. That's what that takes, and it's easy. Like, the space is already open for it. You ain't gotta remove a whole bottom pan or anything like that. It's just right there, ready to go. And then right next to it, up here, you got the oil filter. See if I can point to you. Right. Trying to get to myself now. Okay, it's right there. I can't turn on the flashlight. Here, where I'm pointing. You'll see it when you're under here. It's just too dark. All right, so let's start this oil change now. All right, got it off. 13. Still got a little bit of the drip. I gotta take the filter out of there, but forgot to point out, make sure you got a pan underneath container to hold it. This holds 16 quarts, so there you go. All right, y'all, so I got off the oil filter. It was up there pretty good. Try using the universal wrench. Wasn't really much help at all because I couldn't get a wedge up there with the little ramp that drips the oil out of there. So got a 93 millimeter filter wrench, and I got it off with no problem. Of course, make sure when you do this, your car was cooled off, because even though my car's been sitting for a minute, I didn't drive it at all today, other than moving it up to put these ramps underneath it. The oil was still warm, so don't drive your car around and then stop and like, I'm gonna do an oil change. It's gotta get on your hand, it's gotta get on your arm, and if it's scorching hot, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I shouldn't have to tell you that. This is an adult channel for a reason. All right, so pretty much at the end, got the oil in there, 7 quarts. All 7 actually fit in with no problem. Usually what you have to do, or maybe not even usually, but sometimes what you have to do is you can only fit in about 6 to 6.5. Then you have to wait some hours and pour in the last quart. These engines, these 6.4 392 engines and Hellcat engines take 7 quarts of oil. Don't let somebody tell you otherwise. They take 7 quarts. Even if it only takes 6 or 6.5 for the time being, it still takes 7 overall. So don't short yourself on it. All right. Now, let's get everything ready to start it up. Get this oil circulating through here. Hopefully my boy down the street don't give me copyright for blasting Jeezy, even though I'm singing along too. Show you how to reset it. It's very easy in this vehicle. Just go to this. Definitely in the Jeeps, because of the MDS issue and the lifters issue, you're gonna want to change it at the latest, probably 20%. I had to go back and forth to work, so yeah, I went further than that, but whatever. So I just hold the OK button right here like it says. Okay, so obviously I took care of it already. My fault had some issues, and yeah, some stuff that went wrong. Rule of thumb, make sure you take off the other gasket, plastic thingy if you want to call it that, that's on the other oil filter before you put on a new one, because I had a big issue with that. So yeah, but obviously I've been driving for a little bit since I got it done now. And just reset it on this, press and hold OK, as you see right here, and that's it. You're good to go. Now you know how to do your oil change, and you know a lesson, which is to make sure You take off the other gasket ring that's over where your oil filter goes. Otherwise, all your oil is going to shoot out everywhere underneath your car. And you're like, oh, shit, I don't know what the hell to do because some stuff got really, really messed up. You have to go buy more oil and blah, 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 and stuff like that. And then it still ends up leaking. You end up having to go to a shop to make sure it comes off correctly because it was melted on there and I didn't necessarily know it. So, yeah, scrape your hand underneath to make sure you get it off. But other than that, that's how you do an oil change. Deuces.
I do it for the realest, the ones that stay 10 toes, coming from the trenches, the ones that's getting dough.